go off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. Don't need bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we could sail all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if those dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl.
Hello everybody, TehJew22 here, and we're back for another edition of Sonic Mania. And this is brought to you by I almost forgot, the Gaming Odyssey. I almost had a little bit of a brain fart, and I almost called it something else. But no, this is brought to you by the Gaming Odyssey, and also in association with Insomania Game and MuchGames.ca. So without any further ado, let's go to Hydrocity Zone. And I'll have to answer my text messages later. Anyway, and of course, you have to still, how do I put this? You have to have oxygen, and if you run out of it, you drown and you die. And there's multiple paths, but ultimately though, they'll take you to the same place though. It's just how you get there, and also just getting lucky with trying to find the, trying to find the rings is what I was trying to get to say. The giant rings. Also, let's get some air while we're at it. But other than that, though, this level is, I don't want to say it's difficult. There, get off me. I had a piranha on my tail. All right, use this, and then just jump. You can either continue on the bottom, or you can go on top. Personally, I would think you'd be better going on the top. And there we go. There's our first checkpoint. Let's see, and of course you just lean the boat to the right and move it as such. Let's see, is there anything over here? Sometimes, wait, is there anything behind this wall? Yeah, there is something here. What? Well, now that was a cheap shot. Let's see, is there anything down here? Uh-oh. And ooh, just barely I made it. I don't know how, but I did. Oh yeah, and then of course you can ride in a bubble. And of course, just keep riding the bubble. Alright, let's go up. Let's go up. Alright, and now just press down this switch. I'm not sure what that does, but alright, stay in the bubble. Alright. And I have a water shield, which will keep me it'll keep me safe, and it will keep me from drowning. Oh, and I found, there we go. So yeah, this place is like a maze, if you couldn't tell. Oop. And I lost my bubble shield. Great. Alright, pull this switch. And as always, you have to stay, you have to stay, how do I put this? You have to make sure you still have oxygen, is what I was trying to get at. Alright, there we go. And it looks like I made it all the way to the top. That's awesome. Let's see, anything... And of course I don't know necessarily where the giant rings are. If I did, I would probably show it off. But yeah, this place is like a maze. In fact, let's try to get the blue spears here. And of course, as I mentioned before, it does take a lot of concentration. Alright, so far so good. Okay, so far so good. Sorry if I'm not talking very much, I'm just trying to concentrate here. So far so good. Of course it gets harder when you go faster. Okay, so we got all the rings, now it's just a matter of getting all the spears. And I screwed it up. I had it going, but I was going a little too fast. Well, I tried, and now we made it to the end. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think we've had this kind of boss before in the very first game. And of course you have 2 air bubbles in case you need them. There's one. And the important thing is that you have to keep going up. You can't stop for anything. And then, at least not until you get to... Let's see, until you get to this point. Because now you have Dr. Eggman's machine. And what you want to do is hit him with it. You want to use his own machine against him. All while trying to avoid getting bombed. There we go. That'll like, by hitting him with the propeller, it'll damage him a couple of times. Just try not to hit yourself with the bomb. Of course, the bombs he uses don't hurt him. It's when you use the propeller on him that it will do. And if you hit him enough times, he will fall. And just like that, that's the end of the level. And that's the end of Act 1. Hang on a second. Anyway, that was my good friend Jared742, who's not even a member of the group. But, oh! Oh, and I missed it. I know that there's something up there, but what it is, I don't exactly know. But anyway, yeah, this that first level that I did is that one can take a long time, especially if you want to look everywhere. Oh, there we go. Although I want to get these... Oh, wow! Okay, so they take away rings from you. I did not even know that. Well, you learn something new every day, then. Alright. Get some speed. Get all the way up to the top, and I missed it. I mistimed it. Alright, well, hopefully I get another chance at it, otherwise, no big deal, really. Just try not to get hit by the spikes. And at the same time, let's try not to... Wow, that was a cheap one right there. That was very, very cheap. Okay, well, I made it this time. Now I just have to jump very, very carefully. Okay, we made it. Alright, well, let's see how the top path fares. Ooh, very, very nice. Okay, we made it to the top of this thing. I mean, when in doubt, stay on the top. Oh, that was a cheap one. Ooh, nice. Oh, and, well, I guess we'll play the minigame then. And of course, like I said, it takes a lot of concentration to do, to not only clear it, but also get a perfect on it. But I guess while this is going on, I like to personally congratulate Toad the Gamer and Flaming Kong for joining our group. I also want to thank those who applied not too long ago. I want to thank Jay Vertus, Iron, Jose Gaza, and who else? Kevin Dickey. I want to thank you guys for applying. Again, you know, we were looking for the most qualified candidates, and that's what we wanted. We wanted people that were qualified. And the guys that we got are very, very qualified. But if at any point we need to change anything, then we'll let you guys know. Such as, you know, someone quitting or someone retiring, you know, things like that. And I messed that up. Very nice. Okay. Well, let's just continue from where we left off. Ooh, nice. Okay, so that's how you take them out without getting hit. I will say this, the top path is much better than going on the bottom, for the most part. I'm gonna say that right now. But yeah, this game is very, very fun. Just to kill some time and just to chill. Things like that. Oh. There we go. Man, Sonic's just going all over the place, man. Oh, well, there's the invincibility, so let's get it. And like I said, there's a couple of areas that are easily accessible for, like, Knuckles or Tails, if you're playing as one of them. But even when you play as Sonic, you can still get the 6 Chaos Emeralds, or the 7 of them, I should say. I keep forgetting this is not Sonic 1. But yeah, Sonic 1 was kind of unique in the sense that there were 6 Chaos Emeralds. I'm not sure why, but then again, it was the first game of the series, so I would expect that a lot of stuff from the first game doesn't make it into the second and third, fourth, and so on. Oh, wow, that was a cheap shot. Nope, can't get up there. Alright. Okay, so I gotta time this right. There we go. But yeah, if nothing else, even though Sonic is about going fast, you do want to take your time at times. There are times when going fast would benefit you, there are times when slowing down would benefit you. It's just like life itself. You need to know when to go fast, you need to know when to slow down. That's practically the game. That's practically what this game is in a nutshell, as it is in life. Okay, now we've made it to the end. And now we have the next boss, and this time Eggman is in our it kind of looks like a what is it, a submarine that could kill you. But of course you use the bombs by hitting them and then letting them hit Eggman. That's how you're gonna damage him. The spikes, for whatever reason, don't damage Eggman, but it will damage you, so be careful. Just hit it, go under it, but also make sure you get those air bubbles too while you're at it, because if you don't, well, you're gonna drown. Alright, hit this. And of course, if you hit him enough times, you will be able to go to phase 2, and this is what phase 2 looks like. And of course, his second phase is very hard to dodge. You kind of have to speed up, and then when you get to this point, you're kind of helpless, so you have to wait for this apparatus to stop spinning, and then speed up. Oh my gosh, this guy can hit very hard and very fast. Oh wow! I actually was able to get on top of him and stay on top. Well, if you can do that, then you'll beat this boss no problem. The first couple of times it may be tricky, so it's one of those things where you have to try it yourself. But we got through it. We got through Hydrocity City Zone. And our next zone is Mirage Saloon Zone. And I'm not sure who that guy is, but we'll find out who that guy is on the next episode, so stay tuned.